You always say obey the riff, so which riffs should we obey?
Yeah, that's a question. Every riff there is.
Arrived in beautiful outside. So in about half an hour, we're gonna meet at the hotel, which is right there. We can try. Let me just get it in my head.
Yes.
This time, muscle memory,
we
striking, yeah.
We just practice. Okay. Shall we do it?
Yes.
You count.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then we do harmonies on this one.
Speaking about influences and such, which are, you think, the albums that were highly influencing your sense for music and your sense for guitar playing?
We all have these moments where you get hit by the magic.
Yes.
Thunder and lightning, you're like, what happened? Like that. Yeah? It would be.
Yes.
My dad figured out that I might like heavy metal because the guys I was hanging out with was a little bit older than me. I always got to tag along with them. I was their kind of a mascot at football or ice hockey, and then they started to play music, and of course Van Halen, Mötley Crüe and all that stuff, and they grew out the hair, and every Sunday I got to go with them to their rehearsal space and just, wow, they're playing double kick drums and Van Halen songs and such. So my dad came home one day, the Judas Priest album, Defenders of the Faith. What's this? It's Judas Priest, and he's a vinyl collector. He loves country music. I never heard of them. And I open it up, the inner sleeve. Kiki Downing, Glenn Tipton, Rob Halford, in this leather-clad fine V's. Just by looking at it, I was like, I haven't heard a tone or anything like that, but that's what I want to do. Exactly like that. This was back in '84 or something like that. I was a small kid. And we put it on. And the first song was Free Will Burning. Free Will Burning. I was hooked. It was one of those albums that you just, I don't know what it was. This music and this, wow, they are superheroes, they are.
Oh my god.
Who are like that? I never got into Van Halen and Mötley Crüe back then. It was Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. And then, down at the mall with my mom, buying some groceries, I went into the record store and I just checking out what's new on there. That's a really cool album cover. That was Metallica Ride the Lightning.
Oh.
What's this? And I turned around and there's a live pics of them playing, So I had to take a listen in the show. Da 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 da. Again was like this. what is this? And then my mom, I gotta have this. Yes, of course, buy it. So I got that one, and that was my music. And another funny story is during this time, and maybe I was in the 4th grade or something like that, when you're trying to make up, finding your music. If I just found Judas Priest, Metallica, and then we had this congregation at my school every Thursday, 20 minutes. We have to gather all of us, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, something like that, and the teachers always talked about what's going on in the world, what's wrong or right or something like that. But this Thursday, there was the music teacher from high school. He was raving. This is the devil's music. This is the worst ever. Do not listen to this. This is bad. This is crap. He was ranting about this. 15 minutes. What is this? And then he turned on a big, huge picture come up of King.
Ooh.
With upside down cross and the whole paintings. Me and my buddy Kim were like, wow. We didn't know what it was. Just that we knew that was is it satanic? What is it? So after school we went on to the same mall. And he would easily win the Olympic Games in shoplifting. So he stole the album and we went out to his place and he put it on. And it was a dangerous meeting. And again, the same feeling. And then he started to sing. It was, yes, my God. And I opened the inner sleeve and he's standing there and Michael Denner and all of them. Fantastic. But my buddy King didn't get it. It's this. You can have that one. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, you can have it. But I have like 15 copies of the same album. Don't break those. So I think I paid back for stealing the first one. Yeah, so that's how I got into Merciful Fate, and later on King Diamond, of course, which I think is fantastic.
Damn, like you just stole an album and you were just enjoying the hell out of it, and it's just some like these crazy things you also do for music. I mean,
of course.
This is like.
And then, of course, I have an older sister. And my youngest sister is 4 years older than me. And I got a Spanish. I bought it. I bought this one. Spanish edition of Dio Holy Diver. Wow, what's this? I can't heard about it. I read a little bit. And then my sister Annika. This is satanic. If you listen to this. And I recently seen the first horror movie, Exorcist, with Linda Blair. You see that one?
I haven't.
You have to see that one. So I kind of mix it up a little bit. She scared the shit out of me for the Dio Holy Diver album. But she was making fun of it, of course.
Sisters.
I really like when you got hit by lightning like that. I guess you have to.
Yes.
Which was the first album?
The first album that
really...
I really loved and enjoyed. I think it was Toxicity by System of a Down.
Oh.
This is like, I never heard something like that before.
No.
I never heard these powerful voices and like this randomness. And this is like, they always came in with surprises.
Yeah.
Even also lyric-wise. I mean, if you just take a look at Jet Pilot, like, it's about a horse who wants to be a pilot, which is like completely absurd. But if you just think a little bit about it, what I really liked about System of a Down is that you never can take them word by word, but you have to think what they might have projected with their lyrics. For example, a horse might never be a pilot because it's a freaking horse. But what does this mean? Does this mean, okay, should you actually not be aiming for something you love to do because you're not suited for this place? Or does it really mean, well, you have to accept you're not able to do it because you have to reflect on yourself and you won't be able to be a pilot because you're a freaking horse? something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Also, riff-wise, the guitar sounded so
It's raw.
raw.
It's in your face.
Yes, it's in your face. It's like, what? How did they achieve the sound?
And it hit you.
It really has hit me. I mean, the ultimate trigger was also then for me 2 bands, Sum 41 and System of a Down, that get me into guitar playing. Like, I was actually into video games, horror video games, and and there was like a small secret when you have completed the game that you would see the music video Still Waiting by Sum 41. I got then the live DVD. I saw Dave Page ripping through the machine gun solo, and I was like, I want that guitar. I want a guitar. I really want to play guitar.
Yeah.
And this is like where I was like, damn, this is so freaking awesome. And eventually I bugged my parents many years, I think 4 or 5 years until I got my guitar.
Yeah.
And I was really proud when I finally got it. And then all this madness began with System of a Down, of course, Children of Bodom. This is the band that really also introduced me into melodic death metal. And Alexei was also the only first person I had a poster of as a guitar player on my wall.
Cool. That's cool.
So when I was listening to Are You Dead Yet, I was like, is this punk? Is this metal? What is this? What is this? It's like a perfect blend of so much.
Yeah.
It's madness. Awesome. Alexei was like the guitar player where I was like, how he made the guitar scream, how he did all these whammy bar dives. This is something I could like, damn, one day I will be able to play that too. And so I was just sitting there in my room, always playing to get there.
That's good. I mean, it's so important to have those moments where you get hit by lightning and just, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to do this kind of vibe to it.
And finding your place there at some point. And this.
So, question. So
Yes.
you got an electric guitar at first.
Yes.
From your mom and dad.
Yeah.
I got the acoustic guitar, and I was, Dad, can I start with this? You're just gonna do it for 6 months, and then you're gonna stand there collecting dust. It was like that. The same.
The same is because my sister started on an acoustic guitar.
Yes, my sister did piano, and I bought a piano.
My sister too.
we got victim of those.
Yes.
Yeah. But I got this acoustic guitar, and I in hindsight, I'm happy they choose that they chose to do that, because you have to struggle a bit when you play acoustic.
Yes.
And me and my buddy Christian wanted to play Judas Priest songs. And then we started out and just kept rehearsing all the time. And then eventually I got an electric guitar. That was cool.
I believe.
Finally. Yeah. The funny thing is that, I mean, we started out with acoustic guitars, me and my buddy Christian, and we learned all the chords, what we thought sounded good like that. So today I enjoy playing acoustic guitar at home. And some of the ideas that ended up on Days of the Lost, for example, is acoustic stuff at first. Yeah. Chord progression or a melody or something like that, because it sounds a little bit more... it sounds a little bit more sad when you play it on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You feel lonely, you feel left out, you feel vulnerable.
This is pure you, what you're playing, without anything that covers it up.
It is. And I admire those who can play this finger pricking, like, you know, and to get the clean sound of a nylon acoustic guitar.
You know Marcin? The guy who is playing like arrangements of popular songs on Crazy Finger style. I need to show him to you if you don't.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You don't know him. You will be blown away by him. I need to show you. Are there newer bands you feel like, damn, that's something so random, so cool? It's interesting.
The band that comes to mind is Paul Bearer.
Okay, never.
Paul Bearer. It's kind of a doomy.
The doom.
We were supposed to go have a flight over to Los Angeles, I think. It was a long flight. what shall I listen to? What shall I, you get brain freeze. I was supposed to board a plane and fly away. iTunes recommends something. This album, I read an album, Foundation of Bird, and I just click into that, and I downloaded it so I can use it. And I listened to it front to back at least 4 times in a row. I was blown away. They have this groove. It's really slow, like this. And the riffs are really, really huge. Kind of stuff. And the production is a little bit dirty, and which I like. And the whole production is like, I envision it a mountain, like this huge mountain, and his beautiful voice is a little bit vulnerable again on top of that mountain. And they have all these clean parts underneath that kind of riffage, and it's just, wow, what is happening? And sometimes a little bit Pink Floyd-ish into it. And I was blown away by that. I need an album, I couldn't find the album, where is it? And eventually I found the album on vinyl. But that was something really cool.
We discovered Svalbard not that long ago. You know them? Female fronted. Her voice is so raspy and so aggressive to it that you are having like soundscapes. It feels like actually you are on a beach, but there's like a thunderstorm coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see the clouds coming.
Yes. This is like, well, I really like the imagery. You can, if you have music and you can immediately create imagery in your head.
Yes.
I feel this is something where you just click on it, and this is something so beautiful.
Both me and Michael are heavily into this Canadian band. It's a duo. Crownlands. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Crownlands. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay. They don't shy away. They love Rush. They really love Rush. And it's kind of a Rush inspired. It is. Can't deny that fact. But they're doing it so freaking good. And the fact that it's a duo, but it sounds like they're 8 people. It's just amazing. And there's another band, now I'm just bubbling, which I discovered 2 weeks ago or something like that. They're called Brutus. They're from Belgium.
Okay.
And it's a 3-piece band, and the girl is singing and playing drums. That's so cool. It's kind of what is to say post-hardcore, but a little bit like that, but very dreamy at the same time. A little bit of showgazing, but not. It's quite tough. I loved being in the 8th grade, and it was almost summertime. Almost. It was in May, and someone from in the class came, dude. Have you heard the new single and you seen the video by Dio? No. Have they released a new song? And it was magic, a song. And then we went down to the same mall. That's where we stole the Merciful Fate album. And there was a big poster. Dio, Sacred Heart Tour or whatever it was, coming to Gothenburg in November. Remember, this was in May, and they're coming in November or something like that. And the album had released 10 weeks later at the beginning of August or something like that, when the school started up again. we're gonna wait down. You listen to that single and you read a little, but you had some magazine where you can read a little bit, Diesel or Ronnie's Diesel, and how they were promoting this album. And there's some magic to that, because then you have to have this imagery, as we spoke about. Oh, it's gonna be, that's Hunger for Heaven is so good, yes. Oh wow, and Vivian Campbell, yes. And then you have to wait until the summer was gone. Oh, then when you finally got the album, it was a big thing, because you've been waiting for 10 weeks. That thing, that magical thing, I think is gone.
Yeah.
Which is sad. The waiting, the longing for some music.
That you can really feel that you're happy that you finally have it. It's now so oversaturated with everything that you don't know where to look at in the first place.
So you have to use your imagery and dream away. How did I record this? How was it? It was something sacred. Something like, it was magic for all of us in my generation. Maybe, if you experienced that.
Yeah, we did experience that too, like when we were also totally looking forward to concerts back in the days, and just like saving up for the money, really working for it, for the moment to happen. And this is something that is truly like getting away at some point, since people are not feeling this magic anymore. There's a certain numbness at some point, I feel, like, which is also like destroying the magic of music nowadays. This is what I just see.
It's almost... it's too easy.
Yeah.
Studio report, and we're doing this and that. Do we really want to know? Because it's magic. You're dealing with magic here. Stay away from that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, this is so. This is like the point where I think it's also so freaking weird to see that we came to a point where science can create music.
Yeah.
You heard that?
No.
No.
I don't want to even think about that, or even going down that road.
It's freaking scary at some point, because how can you have like a personal relationship to something that isn't personal?
We leave that. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
No,
we deny it.
No.
Hey everyone, let me know in the comments below how you enjoyed my latest interview. I was so honored to finally meet Niclas. He's such an amazing person and a riff monster. The Halo Effect is also dropping a second album very soon, so keep your eyes out for this. They already released 2 singles, The Defiant One and Become Surrender. They're also up on YouTube for you to check out. And yeah, if you want, you can check out my other videos. At this point, I want to say thank you to my patrons on Patreon for the massive support. You guys are the best team ever. Check out my other videos here, or click subscribe, hit the bell and select all if you want to get notified with all my future uploads. Also, thank you so much to Silke from Nuclear Blast for making this video possible. Have a great week, guys. Bye.